are you?
It was a great start, but today's not been as great. How come?
Yeah, we wasn't up close 1v1. We wasn't physical enough. We were two or 3 yards off. We didn't get. I think when we did get close, we didn't stay in the duel enough. And then physically we didn't even make it competitive.
In the pre-season game, you were big on pressing, and in the first 2 games, that was a big part of the 2 wins. What happened today? It wasn't shown today.
No, we just didn't commit. And actually, when we did commit in the first half, we committed in the second half. We forced a lot of errors, and we were just hesitant when to go and when not to go. And I said that at half time, we can't be in half positions. And I thought probably throughout the back end of the first half, we were in too many half positions to press. And when you do that, good teams will pick you up.
And how are you going to bounce back from this?
Press a little bit more intense, show more passion, show more desire, because, and I take responsibility for it more importantly, but that's not acceptable from a competitive probably perspective and an actual fight. That's not acceptable for the team that's going to work here.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Does the team see a different Martin now in the coming days after defeat compared to the 2 victories?
No, it's just more. I'm the same whether we win or we lose. I'm honest. I give them clarity, and more importantly, I won't accept. And you know that I won't accept half performances. It's not going to happen in Europe. And more importantly, I think in flashes in the second half, we showed a little bit more, and we were a bit more. I thought the players who come in actually impacted really well. And now it's a kind of a decision more important for me as a manager, but more for the players. There's a lot of competition in there now, and people have got to start stepping.
I know the game just finished, but giving quite a stern assessment of the game. How's that like gone down with the players?
No, fine. I was honest. I just said we had a response second half, and the individuals who come in perform actually doing what I asked them to do. But we can't be in half positions when we're defending, and we definitely can't be giving away easy chances around our box.
Martin, was it a poor performance or Man City just on fire?
No, they were good. They were good, but I think more as a just a 1v1 defending in terms of the pressure. We were hesitant in terms of doing it, and we wasn't close enough. So actually then, when we did get up close, I thought we were really competitive. But you can't do that in half measures against a team like that. But I thought today they were exceptional, and actually in terms of the game, they just waited for it, and when they got the ball, they were very clean with it. And I think when you've got a team that's so ruthless in front of goal, and probably past that is that they were on fire, but actually I think if I'm being critical, we were 2 or 3 yards off on a lot of the things.
There were certainly a couple of positives, the penalty save and the goal.
Yeah. I think the goal, I know she didn't do that, more important. She's still building up the fitness from the injuries she's had, and it's just take a bit of time there, and then Lisa pulls up a good save, and obviously her and Chris do a lot of work on that in terms of where they might go, and I thought those were good spells in the game, the way we played, but we can't have too many moments where we're not stepping into duels and we're not close up on the pressure, because these teams are just the two, they'll just put through.
What did you actually say at half time, and most importantly, what did you say in full time?
No, half time it was, you probably think it was good mental, but actually weren't. I just said that what we've stood for all the way through to now is being competitive, being aggressive, being front-footed, not being hesitant, being demanding, and we didn't do any of that in probably the last 20-25 minutes of the first half. But then actually we showed parts of it then, and after then I've just said to them after the game, like, we can't start games like that, and I won't allow us to start games like that. It'd be more important. I have to make sure I change their mindset on that. But also, we've got to make sure the team's competitive, and if the players aren't performing, I have to make sure that I reward the players like that who come into the game.
I know I asked you the other day in the press conference about rotation. Of course, the cup games on Wednesday. After such a heavy defeat at home, is it better to make changes?
And no matter if it's cup or there's a game every day after one another, I won't change the team. I'll make sure that the strongest team goes out to win the games. In cup games, I want to win every cup game, I want to win every league game. I ain't just going to rotate for the sake of the cup, and I will make sure the strongest team goes out.
Do you think the team has improved more season with structured style, weight, and also do you think the team will improve?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we took bigger steps than where it was last year. There's a different attitude in terms of wanting to press forward, wanting to step higher. It was a lot lower last year. We're a lot braver with the ball. We're trying to maintain possession more importantly, and that takes time for that to happen. You can't just click your fingers and expect to see big changes, but I think we took bigger steps than where it was last year, definitely. But more importantly, we can't have these off days. I think in the last 2 games we took a real level in terms of performance, and maybe today you come up against a good side, but even though it's a good side, we've got to defend a little bit better.
Do you think the team played well today?
Yeah, in spells. I thought we played well in spells in the game. I thought we had large portions of the ball, and we maybe didn't get that cut edge in front of goal. But then I thought, more important, second half, we had a little bit more of the ball. We got into the attacking third a lot more, but it's more the defensive side. So in terms of 1v1, we just didn't go close enough.
2 more questions, Tom.
player Martin, thanks for speaking to us. I just wanted to ask you about the decision to start Charlie Brown today. Remember like this time in the fixture last season, you had a great game against City. Was that kind of in your mind when you were making this decision?
No, more just the characteristics of what maybe we're going to have to defend against, the speed of the players they had, and it was more saying, okay, then, and then more importantly for us, how could we be more offensive with the fullbacks, trying to get Charlie higher to really push them back, and I think we've done it numerous times in the game. But you have to sometimes look at what the game needs and what the game plan needs, and I thought it was right for Charlie to do.
Obviously now mindset shifts to Wednesday's game. What are you going to be focusing on?
Making sure we're more competitive. We said that to the players. We've got to train like it's the last game we're going to play in terms of attitude, determination, commitment, but a real desire. Especially when we're defending, we just have to fight. And more important, when you do that in large moments, we see the success we get higher up the pitch. But as I said, we can't have spells where we're in and out of it too much, and today we was.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, so first of all, how is Lauren Hemp?
I don't know. Of course, she's in. It's a tough for her. Of course, she's sad, and we all are. But I don't know about the outcome of. Let's see how it is the coming days.
And first game of the season, it was a difficult loss to Chelsea, but the last two you bounced back. What's changed?
I don't think that much has changed. I think we're growing every game. I think it's a team that we are building a little bit of a different kind of identity in the group, and I think that we are also seeing different phases of Manchester City this year. We can definitely control the game with the ball, but we can also control the game with not having the ball and being structured in defending and lethal in transitions.
And Grace Clinton got her first goal today. What can she add to the side?
A lot. She's a great football player. She can play both in the build-up and she can be part in the final act. So I definitely think she can bring a lot of things for the team. So happy for her first goal, but of course also for her to have her in the group.
Thank you.
Andree, congratulations. Just going back to Lauren, is there any idea of like precisely what part of the leg it is? We saw her in a boot. Is it the ankle?
Yeah, no, I don't know exactly about that. So we'll see how it is coming next.
Would you go for a scan or does that stick to this time?
I have no idea.
You made it look very easy tonight.
Sorry.
You made it look very easy tonight.
Yeah, I think it wasn't easy because Tottenham is a good team, but I think that an important part that we believe so much in the process that even though that they are having some rotations and so on, I think that we are very calm, both with the ball, we are brave with the ball, we have great players, but also I think this is what I said earlier also of having different ways of, we have created a lot of scoring chances the last 3 games and we do it in so many different ways. It's not just having the ball for 15 passes and then create. We do it in transition, we create a scoring, winning the ball high up, we are doing it on set plays. So I think that's a thing that we will bring with us during the year now.
Going into this game, what weaknesses did you see in this Tottenham team? Because of course they've started off very well, 2 wins.
We talked a lot about for us to expose the backline. I think that it is a good team when they have a lot of time with the ball, but we talked a lot about also how do we threaten opponent, how do we, because we have so quick and fast players up front, so how can we make sure that we create hole in their backline? That was one part, but the most thing is about us. So how do we maximize Yui? How do we maximize Miedema and Bunny and Lauren Hemp and all this? That's the most thing for us to find ways to get the best out of the team. And then sometimes we play Tottenham and they give us some spaces, but yeah, mostly it's about us.
Hi there, Andree. So Fujino Miedema got a first goal this season today. You might be delighted about that. What's her best position in your view?
I think we can put her in. She should be in the center of the field, so she can play 9, she can play 10. But for us, I think she has been very good in this 10 position, where she has a little bit more of freedom and just being a little bit below Bunny. That gives a lot of things for her. And I think she's shown in this game that both in this game and the other games also that she can bring a lot of things for the team.
Can I just ask about Andree Fujino as well? First start of the season, and she was fantastic.
Wow, what a football player. You see her and about with the ball, but just how she's working with her defending and cutting over angles, helping the team. It's not often that you in halftime is praising one player, but I definitely did that. What she did in first half in her way of pressing was giving helping the team so much. So yeah, great game for her.
Thank you.
Great game, debut goal. Fair to say that you're settled in?
Not just yet, still connections to be made, getting used to the formation and stuff, so yeah, I'm really happy to get a goal and get that confidence, but yeah, I've still got some improvements to do, definitely all the time.
Hi Grace, what were your contributions going into the game? Congratulations on a win and your debut goal. What was your focus going into the game? What was your mindset and how do you come back from it, or how do you play into the game?
Yeah, to be honest, I was just really excited, you know. I've been excited my whole injury to get back on the pitch, no matter who it was with. So yeah, my focus was just on being me, coming with confidence, and obviously I'm playing with unbelievable players, so it's easy to play with them. And then when I make a mistake, I just want to get another positive action back into my game and yeah, create more positive things for the team.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Great. What's it like being back and seeing some of your old teammates?
It's really, really nice, you know. I feel like a lot of them are still here, so it's nice to see familiar faces, even some of the staff that really looked after me when I left home. But yeah, I love my time at Spurs. I got so much confidence there and developed so much, so it's nice to be back.
So, how you feeling in your body? You said you had the injury. Just how did it feel to be back out there and get the first minutes under your belt?
It felt really good, to be fair. I love to play football. I love to get on the ball, so I don't really think about my body when I'm doing it. But yeah, there's a lot of things like going on, you know, new teammates, new people I'm playing with, new formation, and then obviously coming back from injury. So it's a lot. So I'm really happy to get confidence in it all.
How clear is Andree and any other staff being with you about the exact role they see you playing in the City team, or is that kind of still to be worked out over the coming weeks?
Yeah, I think it's tough because I love to do a bit of everything, you know. I love to do a bit of defending and I love to really attack, so it's tough. I think one of my positives is I am quite a versatile player, so I'll do a job wherever Andree wants me to be. But you know, all the girls are getting used to the new formation, it's new for them, so I feel like it's nice to be in the same boat and all be learning together.
Nice to have some familiar faces as well in the City team.
Yeah, 100%, you know, Al really looks after me. I've got Hempel and Lord and Kiara, and I've grew up with them, so it's really nice and they've helped me settle in really easily. Thank you.
Hi Grace. You obviously looks like you settled in really well. I wanted to ask you about players maybe that you haven't played with before, that like who are you most excited to kind of link up with in the City team?
Well, someone I've always been a big admirer of is Yumi. She's an unbelievable player and one of the best in the world for me. So I'm really excited to play with her and grow that connection. I think you can see like a little bit between me and Carolyn. I love her movement, I love her style, so playing 1-2s with her and doing that is quite fun, even if she shouts at me sometimes, in a good way. But I'm excited for everyone really. It's such a good, like there's so much depth. You see the people that come off the bench and still make an impact, so I'm excited to get started with everyone.
Fantastic, thank you.
And how far can City go this season?
Ooh, it's quite early on. It's nice to be a dark horse, but I think we're doing really well and we're building really well. Obviously, it's our first season with the new manager. As I've said, growing into that formation, but so far so good, and hopefully we can keep on getting as many goals as that, and then we'll do alright, I think.
And what have been the biggest changes since you joined City?
Biggest changes? I'm quite fairly new. I've been in rehab a little bit, so coming back, I've only been back like a week, so probably making them connections, and again, like the formation, it's something I've not played in before, so yeah, it's new coming into a new team and trying to play with all these new players, but I'm really excited about it.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Obviously making the switch in Manchester and debut and scoring a goal, I was wondering if just being back here in your own words, what it was like to make your debut in the City shirt, and whether there was any feelings of being bittersweet.
No, it's nice to be back at Spurs. I've still got a lot of love between the players and the staff. I speak to them frequently, they're always checking in on me and stuff, so it's not like that. I don't think it was a lovely time in my career. and now to be at City, it's a new journey and an exciting chapter for me. And it's just nice to get that confidence and sort of like, you know, there was obviously a lot of talk in the summer, so it's nice to settle in, get a goal, and hopefully build on that and keep getting better every game.
I'm just sorry, can I just ask one more about that, about the summer?
Thanks everyone. Thank you.
Sorry, Grace, just about like the summer and like crossing the Manchester Divide. Not many people do that. Just how was that whole situation for you? Yeah, that uncertainty, I guess.
Yeah, no decisions made lightly in football. Obviously, it's such a short career, you've got to make a decision that you feel is best for you. And I felt like coming here would get out a different style of my game that I wanted to showcase and also improve. And I am learning new things every single day, which is something that's very important to me. So it was obviously not made lightly, but I think I've made the decision that's best for me, and now getting started on the pitch, I feel amazing and I'm going to play with the girls.
Thank you.
Thank